what I think I hope it's helpful for you and the project. It's not about me at all. So I'm going to bring this up.
Please.
I think I have developed a set of skills as an interpreter for court, criminal matters, which requires you to be extremely precise.
Yes.
It's better to. You can't miss one word, or one word if it's just slightly, a synonym. You could think it's a synonym, but it's not the precise word in criminal proceedings. It's just it makes all the difference. You send people to prison for that.
It's a slightly different approach.
And
here.
could be that I'm not saying you are better. You've got a better judgment on that. Somebody with either a different set of skills, or they have to develop them.
Yes.
Or somebody a bit more. I'm not going to say neutral, because I am neutral and impartial.
Yes.
But as you said, because of not being able to follow this lengthy,
You do short ones because in criminal you have to do it, whereas I haven't been subjected to that. So for me, doing lengthier periods of time of translating, that's fine. I can kind of maybe concentrate differently, because maybe I don't concentrate you on every single word.
This is more like conversation.
Yes.
Exactly.
And it's a bit more impressionistic rather than very precise.
Yeah.
I mean, if I ask a very precise question, and sometimes I do, I want exactly that question translated, especially when I'm sort of saying, hang on a bit, you've gone off topic, you must stay on topic. Whereas a little more condensing or distilling of what's said is actually not too much of a problem in mediation, as long as there's a very real sense of what's being said being communicated, and not sort of a minute of conversation reduced to 3 words.
Yeah, probably one learning point for interpreters in mediation is that they must really train note-taking skills. Maybe, and be used to these long chunks, and that maybe that must be really, really well trained. Because I don't think you can cut someone's emotions when you're in the middle or you're venting,
Exactly.
And you have to suffer that. So you must be good at taking notes.
One person, yes. I'm not saying that, as I said, it's a matter of skills. I think that you can develop in time. It's just, I think this dialogue, keeping it accurately, all of it, the dialogue, I find it challenging.
Yeah, because when we interpret, we can't tell the story to the person that we're interpreting. We have to actually say, exactly what Jim says. We can't say Jim said that. We have to say I.
His words.
Exactly. Like I'm Jim. I'm the interpreter, and I'm Jim as well, and I have to tell you.
And of course, if you're in the criminal field, you'd say so. You went into the shop. Yes. What did you see when you went into the shop? And you have a series of short questions with very straightforward answers, which are purely factual. Whereas in mediation, it's much more about feelings, emotions, telling the story in a narrative sense rather than chop. And that I think is the challenge.
Is there a specific set of words, preferred verbs that the interpreter maybe should be using? Like you're using a lot of language trying to build common ground, right? So maybe some verbs also are interesting from your perspective.
Ones. I mean, it took me ages to learn to use the word might. Might you consider such and such? Because as a lawyer, in my letters, I would be writing, you will, and so must within 7 days, unless you do this, such and such.
So you've heard me use language would that work for you?
Yeah.
It's very light.
Might that be okay?
Yeah.
I wonder whether.
Yeah.
And it's.
That's a set of skills that you probably
The interpreter
space
Yeah.
for people to say, yes, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yes, that's fine.
Yeah.
But also creating space to say, well, no, I don't think I do want to do that. So you can never assume, but you can work on the basis that there's going to be a positive outcome. You're expecting a positive outcome. You're creating the atmosphere that there's going to be consensus. You're not expecting people to say, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And to ask open questions, not closed down questions.
Right.
How might you arrange that? Rather than me coming up with, well, how about doing that at 6 o'clock after the child's had her tea and, when you're all relaxed. The first thing a mediator would do is ask for suggestions.
So when would you like to do the email?
Yes.
And then if you're being really difficult to pin down about it,
If you're stuck, we
oh,
can
well,
start-
some other people just deliver things, well, I don't know, whatever suits. Well, okay, would you prefer the weekend or during the week? Oh, I think we'll do the weekend. Okay, so Saturday or Sunday?
But our starting point
You have to narrow
is
the
not
kind
to
of
be,
like-
our starting point is not to be directive.
Yes.
It's to give the participants opportunities to make decisions themselves.
Right.
But if it looks as though they're just not willing to play ball,
Or
then-
drifting.
yeah, we can get increasingly more directive. We've got all the tools in our armoury, but it isn't the starting point.